Come on in. Hey, it's Just Jay, humble host, happy hippie, happening host. Welcome to episode 3 of Apartment 15. It's where citizens are the celebrities. I am so excited. My guest today is Lil Qwerty. How you be?
It's me, guys.
Yes. Really excited about featuring your latest video and single.
That's exciting.
I'm very excited.
I think that's going to be ravishing.
Oh, we're talking like that today. Well, I think it's going to be ravishing too. Also with me is Andy, aka Andrea Singer. We're going to shoot the shit. We also got Silent but Deadly back in the backdrop. Kiana, come on. She'll be in and out for the kickback. We're just going to have a conversation. Welcome again. This is episode 3. Sit down, relax. We're going to eat a little bit, drink a little bit, get some cards going a little bit, and have a good time. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Apartment 15, where citizens are the celebrities. Just Jay, hanging out with my peeps. Really excited about the show today. Let's just kick back a little bit and chat. So we were just talking about music, and we were talking about how artists such as Missy Elliott,
Misdemeanor, Missy Miss.
Yes, how she in one of her featured tracks do the.
It's your flipping yank.
Yes, I love. It's me.
I think it's your flam yet.
But when I was 11, I remember looking into it a lot on the a young internet, a ripe internet, and the term was backmasking at the time, and like that was the word they were using for artists putting these kind of reverse messages into their shit. And that was like one of the most normal ones. That
dun dun dun.
So look into that. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but Google.
I was hoping you would spoil.
Okay, I'll spoil that. But it's something along the lines of like Missy Miss is the best.
Wow.
It's like some some you found the code that I'm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also there's some more sinister.
Some of them are nasty.
Yeah. So that's pretty deep,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about messages.
Right.
About the subliminal,
How do
about
they do
the
that
subconscious.
shit, I still don't get it. I don't even get how they There's a Weird Al one where it says like Satan eats cheese whiz. And I don't get that.
That's because you're my motherfucking man, Weird Al.
Weird Al, yo. I hope you're healthy. And
yes. I mean, but I think people, what I'm surprised about is that people are aware that you can use messages, backwards messaging, whatever, to affect people in their subconscious, the subliminal, the mysterious, the subconscious. That's a great segue into, I was like, yes, I'll bend to that, I'll bend the knee to that. I'll bend the knee to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you're ever feeling like you're tapped out, and you
Mm-hmm.
need to tap in,
Yes.
you just hit one of these.
Okay, give me
You
that.
just send that out.
One of these.
You just send that
I'm
out.
all about that.
That's just like,
okay.
you know what, let me just tap in real quick.
I'm gonna tap in because I took a knee, so it's time to get back in.
Right, there.
Yes! I pulled out my cards today. We're going to pull a card, and we're going to talk a little bit about whatever the cards bring us. So I've shuffled them. I'm going to set them down, and the goal is to just flip one over. We'll look at it and talk about what we have on the table.
Nice.
I'll start just because it's my house. So first card is
Scary.
Moment to Moment.
Okay.
It's a rainbow card, which speaks to the practical.
Right.
I think when you pull a card like that, the rainbow series is the practical side of life. It is a number 2. So, the duality for me of moment to moment. I think people are often so busy planning so far ahead that they forget to live moment to moment. I think it's really important to enjoy these little gatherings where people come together. What'd you get?
Aloneness.
That's such a powerful card.
Wow.
Let's lay it down. It is a major card versus a minor, so it holds relevance. Aloneness means being comfortable with the time by yourself. There's a difference between lonely and being alone.
Facts.
Yeah, and so being comfortable in the aloneness Is there ever been a time where you have had to pull yourself out of the matrix and spend some time alone?
This life that we live, it's so easy to get caught up in just like the shuck and the jive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just keeping it moving. Time passing, a week passes, a month passes, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when that happens, even if you are washing your ass and making sure everything else is taken care of,
right,
it can be an issue if you don't find the time to like pull back
right on,
and look at you and be like, yo, what's up?
Right
Like, what's going on? What are you trying to do? You know? So that's what I think of when I think of aloneness, like those times where it's you in your corner, and when you are your corner, you have to tap in and just make sure that everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Take a hit of that.
What was
You want
it?
to check? Yes. Okay. Up next, the lovely. Oh wow. I know. I was like. Oh. Okay, Kiana.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
What'd you pull? Turn it
The
over.
creator.
Ooh, and that's a
Wow.
fire card. It's about knowing that you have a central source and tapping into that source that is your fuel center. And it ties really nicely with aloneness, actually.
It does. It does.
Because it speaks to that idea of going within.
Existential.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is there ever a time that you can think about where you've had to tap into the creator, that ultimate energy where...
Yes, absolutely. You know, I often find myself like having conversations in my mind with my higher self, with my ancestors, in times of extreme stress. Like that's really what pulls me through. In those intense moments when you're hitting rock bottom, I mean, the creator within you, like, it speaks to you, you know, and it guides you. It really guides you. Sometimes you feel so alone, like so alone, like you have absolutely no one whatsoever. And I mean, sometimes you really don't. Like, there are certain questions that you may have that no one in your life is going to be able to provide an answer to.
Yes.
Like, you really have to, like I said, once again, ask your higher self.
Yeah.
But you have to tap it. You have to tap all the way.
Yes.
Like,
I love that we got this! I'm like, I'm going to tap in. I'm going to tap in. John Wayne tap in.
Distractions, like,
Yes. Okay, Andrea, Shuffle, you're up next.
Conditioning. I got this one last night.
Mm.
I got it again.
Just like, yo!
It's telling you something.
Yeah.
Talk about conditioning. So conditioning, what was the story you got last night?
Well, last night Jay gave me a reading about like my work life because right now I'm in like a bit of a transition with what I'm doing in my life.
That's real.
To me, that just means like just really listening to your intuition and just like training yourself to like believe that everything's going to be okay and that like whatever I decide to do, like that's going to be the right path.
Right on. And also stepping out of the matrix.
Yeah.
You are taught you're a sheep when really you are a lion. And if you're not wise enough to recognize, you'll believe them. You and the creator are the chief architects and first draftsmen of your life.
And it's hard. It's hard to like condition yourself to like love yourself.
Why?
And they don't like teach you that when you're growing up.
Why do you
know
think
what I
it's
mean?
hard?
Because I think like when you're growing up, like loving yourself, it gets confused with like narcissism
Right
and
on.
like selfishness.
All of us here are perfect examples of, you know, moments of I suffer so you don't have to. Now, I'm a knucklehead. I tend to have to stick my hand on the oven before I know that it burns. But sometimes, if we're lucky, we can learn a lesson from somebody else. That was good stuff. This is apartment 15. We're going to pull some wisdom from the artichoke bowl. That's coming up next. Stick around. Hey, it's apartment 15, just Jay, kicking back with my guests, Andy, Kiana, Lil Qwerty. Lil Qwerty's gonna give us a little bit of his latest single. It's time for the artichoke bowl of truth.
Oh,
we
yes.
have a bunch of questions in there. You pull one. Based on the question you pull, I'll present you a deeper question. The reason we choose artichoke, dun dun dun, is because like in real life, everyone is an artichoke. As we grow and learn, we grow these layers to ourselves. And as you pull away those layers and get closer to the artichoke heart, you find the tenderness to touch on deep subject matters. Shake it up. Show the camera what you got. Couple of them, maybe. Oh, you went to the camera. Take a name. All right. Well, what'd you get?
It says where.
Okay. Where is your safe space?
I'm a homebody.
Okay.
My safest space is within as many doors I can get inside of where I pay to live.
Yeah.
That's my safest space.
Yeah.
When I'm naturally, subconsciously, my most comfortable, hypothetically, is if I were like in a blanket
Right on.
in the bathroom that's in my room.
Wow.
Like if I'd be under it and I'd be in there chilling, like and I would have my best thoughts.
Peace. Yeah.
I would think of a pilot to a show, something awesome. You know what I'm saying?
I like the term fortress of solitude.
Mm-hmm.
Really gives me a visual of what your space is to you.
Right.
All right. We're going to throw Where back in there, shuffle, and then Kiana, you get to pick.
Ooh.
When is what I got.
All right.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure everybody saw that. When was the moment you decided you were going to show up fully? When do you know it's time to go in a situation? You're at a party.
Yeah.
Things are going crazy, like good, music everywhere. When is it that you decide it's time to go home? Do you wait till the end of the party? Are you one of the last people?
You know, when I wanna do something, I just do it. So if I wanna go, I'm gonna go. If I feel not uncomfortable, as in unsafe.
Yeah.
When I feel that my energy has been burned through.
Right.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Right.
I really feel in tune with myself. I know what I want when I want it.
Yeah.
When I want to leave,
That's such a blessing.
I'll leave.
I think sometimes people fear the response of others. You know, it's that peer pressure kind of thing.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse because sometimes it's hard to have much of a social life when you're that way. I feel like everyone should have the right to be their own, you know, to have their own peace, their own safe space. Like you said, if Jay wants to disappear under some blankets for days, he has the right to do that, you know. So it's a blessing and a curse because you know, it's good to have that relationship with yourself, but it's also good to have relationships with others. Like, you know, that's so necessary. So.
Right on.
Here we go. I'm just gonna get my energy all over them.
Please. Okay, what is it?
Who?
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh God. Life, who is your biggest influence?
Ooh. I think my mom.
Okay.
I was gonna say Frida Kahlo because we were talking about her earlier, but I'm like in my present life at this time, I gotta say my mom.
Why?
My mom is always the first person there to say, "Wow, that looks great. Like keep practicing, keep doing it, and she just really influences me to like keep going. And my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And parents know that we're not choosing one over the other, but you chose what came to your mind first, and that's real.
Yeah, really lucky because she's never been one to be like, oh, but how are you gonna make money doing that, or like how, like, you know, or whatever it is. Like she doesn't usually have any negatives.
Yeah, that's real support.
Yeah,
you know, and we're gonna honor that always.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thanks, Mama Bear.
Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, Mother's Day.
Oh, it is coming up.
That's true.
Cool Cubs, Mother's Day is coming up. This is beautiful. I mean, again, this is apartment 15. It's like a Kickback meets Tiny Desk. We get creatives together, we converse, we commune, we conversate, and hopefully create some kind of community for you guys. And when we come back, we're going to talk to Lil Qwerty. He's our feature. We're also going to premiere his latest video. So get comfortable, because we'll be back in a minute. Hey, just Jay. Welcome to apartment 15. You know what it is. It's where citizens are the celebrities. With me, I'm so excited to have an artist that I most recently discovered and like listening for the first time blew me the fuck away. Welcome to Apartment 15.
You can call me Qwerty as well.
Yes! Although I do like the Lil.
Truthfully, that's the most backlash I received.
Wow.
Revolves around the 3 letters.
Really?
L-I-L.
How so?
Oh, white people don't like that anymore.
Okay.
YouTube commenters, like people
What do
that
they
comment
say?
on YouTube. I've noticed on all the Lils, the number 1 song right now is Lil Nas X. And if you look at the comments, like another Lil, like
Oh, wow,
that's like
that.
the go-to.
That.
Like when I was a kid, Lil Wayne
Yeah.
was everything.
Yeah.
So like to me, the Lil is like at the utmost respect.
Right.
It's it's interesting that like at this point in the game, the Lil is like a sign of like laziness.
I think people want to make it that because what you owned it to be, they're intimidated by. Step back, take a knee, and then tap into something real. Since we now have dispelled that ugly rumor.
But you can call me Qwerty too, though.
Yes.
You know?
I respect the honoring of elders and influencers.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I shall use a Lil. I'll use a Lil. And I'm going to say it like that. Lil. Let's talk about your journey to music and show them how you grew.
When I think all the way back, it does start with like Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And it sounds weird to say now because of how much people change, but like DJ Khaled.
No, yeah.
Like the shit he was doing when I was a kid and like who he was putting together.
Right.
And also the way he introduced them was, it was so much respect that I remember not knowing who was new and who wasn't.
Wow.
Like it wasn't until I got older that I realized that I was listening to Rick Ross's first singles as a kid. Because just the way that he was being presented was like, oh, this dude, like, this guy's been doing it. I don't know where he's been at, but you know, gym class heroes.
Yeah, see, I wondered about what the ingredients were.
There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, because, you know, hip-hop, traditionally you would go towards the heavy hitters of hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you go through, like, who are the unexpected
Right.
herbal blends?
I have to start by, like, just giving respect to that era
Yeah.
of hip-hop, because I feel like it gets glossed over a lot.
Okay.
My mom's favorite of all time is Sade, and I know one thing that, like, got through to me from that is that my mom always told me that she takes a long time on her music. But
How did music find you? Where did you meet up with music and decide you wanted to join the band?
I was just a fan, and I was a fan in an era where it was really accessible.
Yeah.
So I was able to just, like, how did I get that laptop? I think my sister got in trouble, so I got her laptop or something like that. Yeah, and then we went to the Apple store, and they had GarageBand on the computers there, and I was like, oh, I need this, Mom. Like, so I had that, and then me and my stepbrother, we would just make songs on GarageBand. And I was Dental Floss, and he was Scotch Tape.
I love you guys!
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that was like, we were like...
Yeah.
In 6th grade, it's like 12 or 13 or something like that. So, yeah, that was when we started. We were just making songs on GarageBand and putting them on MySpace.
Do you write?
Yeah, before music, even before I ever made a song, I wanted to be on SNL. Like that was just always from a very, very young age.
Okay.
And then now that I'm older, it's stupid. Like that's stupid.
It's
to, like,
stupid cool.
To do
Wasn't
what a
stupid
6-year-old
a
thought?
thing we use like
Yeah.
stupid cool?
That's dumb. But like to do something a 6-year-old thought of is wild. So,
you know what? Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think we just watched it every week. Like it was just like a consistent thing.
Okay.
Today I would rather write like a reality show.
Most recently, I attached myself to Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, that's fire.
Have you watched it?
I saw like 2.
You need to go
It's
through
that
the
animated,
journey. Yes. So let's talk about you. Let's move from your introduction to music to this journey as Lil Qwerty.
So I think all the rapping I did before I graduated high school was just like goofy stuff.
Okay.
Like I was just young and just kind of being
Just
silly.
getting your chops.
And I think after I graduated high school and I was in a dorm and my roommate was on the baseball team and ended up transferring.
Okay.
One of my suite mates went to the military and the other one vanished. I was just in there alone.
That
like,
is
in
so
this hole.
crazy.
So then I think in that
Aloneness.
in that solace is when I really started like, okay, I can rap. Like I listen to a lot of rap. I listen to people that suck. I listen to people that are good.
Right.
I rap. I think I'm probably closer to good than bad. I think I made like maybe 3 songs or 4 songs on YouTube Beats. One of my friends from middle school, one of my oldest friends, had been making beats all along, and he reached out to me and was like, yo, like, we should do something. He produced my most recent single. Yeah. Ever since that day, me, him, and my other friend Malik, for the most part, have just been.
You just dove deep, and I wasn't prepared. It
Right,
was like
I'm sorry.
You just pushed me in
My
the deep end,
pacing
and I
was
was
all
just
off.
like, what?
Yeah.
So how beautiful is that?
Yeah. So it's like squad goals. I think I'm very good.
Right.
And I think with them, we're a problem.
Clicked up.
Yeah. And there's other pieces that I've known for years.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I more do it for them. And
Yeah.
just like, it's a responsibility to the fact that we're all good at what we do.
Right.
And that we should respect it.
Yeah. So make your way to this latest single. But I'm curious, like, what was the journey to this latest project,
It started out with my guy Elijah. Started out with Eli. It's him singing on the chorus.
Okay.
It's rare to get him to like be comfortable enough to sing and stuff like that.
on.
And he just wrote that and performed it and sent me a beat. By the time it got to me, it was already a finished beat with a finished hook. I didn't overthink it. I think I was just like, yeah, I need to just like fill these gaps and just like help this be a song. I'm like, yeah, and it worked out really well. And I agree it's a departure from Jump Drive, but I think we knew that it appeals to strangers.
And that's not a bad thing. It was like, oh, I appreciate the artichoke in you. There are a lot of fake artichokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Yeah, so that's what catches my attention.
I appreciate that.
So I'm interested in just letting people take a listen. We're all like talking about it, and y'all are like, we want to be about it. So we're going to drop it in right here, fade out. When we come back, we'll be talking a little bit more. Welcome to Apartment 15. I'm so glad y'all here. Sit down for a spell.
Please put your money where your mouth is, 'cause I always put my money in the couches. Only put 100 on the ounces. Baby, don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. Please put your money where your mouth is, 'cause I always put my money in the couches. Only put 100 on the ounces. Baby, don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. Please put your money where your mouth is. I'm bout this, yeah. Qwerty really out here, baby, count it. She in school to do accounting. Don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. Made that ass check, yo, that shit astounding. Crank that back check, baby, keep it bouncing. Made that ass check, yo, that shit astounding. Crank that bad check and keep it bouncing, bouncing. Word. Please put your money where your mouth is, 'cause I always put my money in the couches. Only put 100 on the ounces. Baby, don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. We had it was magic. Yo, what happened? Baby, bring it back then. Feeling carbless, but the bread good. Feeling heartless, but the fucking head good. I said, baby, what's your name? You look like you running game. Can I play? Keep it bouncing, bouncing. She said, baby, what's your name? I said, Qwerty, how's the brain? I'm just playing, keep it bouncing, bouncing. Please put your money where your mouth is, 'cause I always put my money in the couches. Only put 100 on the ounces. Baby, don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. Please put your money where your mouth is, 'cause I always put my money in the couches. Only put 100 on the ounces. Baby, don't stop, keep it bouncing, bouncing. You know what the fuck going on? Only put 100 on the house. You know what the fuck going on? I only put 100 on the house. You know what the fuck going on? I only put 100 on the house. You know what the fuck going on? I only got 100 on the house.
So that was it. That was the video. I mean, I'm really excited about what I'm hearing in my world, because I was really sad for a while.
Oh yeah.
Not that there's not people out there doing stuff, but like what was being again fed to us. And so moving to Arizona, slowly finding not only my tribe, but those creatives who are bringing hope to what I know music and art to be. Y'all check it out. Let's get some details about where people can find you. What's coming next for you? Are there any shows? Like stuff like that?
Yeah, my social media is Qwerty, which you will find at this time is the first 6 letters on your keyboard, from the Q to the Y. And from there, it's the word America. Qwerty America. That's my handle. You can also type in Lil Qwerty into YouTube, and you'll find my YouTube channel as well as any other thing anybody else has posted with my name. If you see anything fire on there,
Yeah.
it's me.
Okay.
Definitely me. No
Tap
question.
in.
Right. Please tap in. In the physical world, don't find me, please. Continue to live the life you're living, and I will do mine. I'm just kidding, but I don't have any shows. We're just like working on music. Yeah.
Like who would you collab with? One local, one national, international. If you could collab.
One of my friends, Seth. Shout out Seth Pons. Shout out Seth. He's really fire, and he was in a band called Draw that I liked a lot.
Okay.
And,
So you would fuck with Seth.
Yeah, we've like worked together, but it's never like come all the way out.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the ether.
Okay.
Like out in the universe, in the world. Danger Incorporated.
Done and done.
It's my favorite group right now.
Okay.
I would love to work with them.
Okay. Well, thank you. I mean, like, this has been such a blessing. I thank you for showing up. I mean, I thank the surprise guest that showed up. Andy's doing double duty, so I really appreciate her. I just feel like my space is a better space because of the people who are in it. Little bits of energy get left here, and I get to benefit from that. And so I'm thankful for you all showing up. I think people are foolish if they don't tap in.
Please. For your sake.
Yeah. This is Apartment 15. Not only are citizens celebrity, but there's a lot of truth talk here. And that's really the fundamental reason for the place and the space. I'm just Jay.
My name is Jay too, by the way. I don't know.
Oh, can we give him the lowdown of the hoedown?
I think we've been dancing around that. We don't have to go into specifics. We're both named Jay with the same last name as well. So if you know either of our last names, we both share that last name.
It creates great table talk in our Jade place. Oh my God, so motivation in a minute, it's a meme. In less than a minute, I share a little bit of wisdom. So we'll go to that, and then you guys gotta get out. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. This is Apartment 15. See you in a bit. Woo! Hey, it's just Jay. It's time for Motivation in a Minute, where we pick a meme and talk about it in a minute's time. Today's meme is people break their own hearts with their expectations. Oftentimes, we live life putting our expectations on others and being disappointed when they don't plan out. Our life is our life to own. You cannot tell someone how to live theirs. Free will, free choice is a birthright, and when used wisely, does not result in someone else's idea of happiness, but our own. So do not expect anything and live a life full of wonder, acceptance, and understanding. I love you. This is Just Jay. Peace. Take care.